Hello and what's up, guys? You are welcome back once again to our YouTube channel. In this particular video, I want to be telling you guys how to prevent snakes, dogs, soldier ants, and also rats from coming into your rabbit farm. These predators I've just mentioned can make you lose a lot of rabbits, especially the rats, the soldier ants, the snakes, and the dogs. These predators can make you lose a lot of rabbits, and you don't want this to happen, so that you'll be able to maximize profits in your rabbit farm. Because if you keep losing rabbits, then you are not going to be making a lot of money. Your profit is going to be way small because your mortality rate is high. So I'm going to be telling you guys how to avoid rats, snakes, soldier ants, and dogs from coming into your rabbit farm. So if this is what you want to learn, if this is what you want to know, stay tuned to the end of this video so that you will not miss out on any information I want to be giving in this particular video. So if this is your first time coming across our channel, here in our channel we teach you how to become a successful rabbit farmer, a successful rabbit breeder, and also a pet owner. We also do videos on other livestock farming extensively. So before I start, I like holding rabbits, so let me just bring out one rabbit and hold it, then we can continue with the rest of the conversations. Okay, yeah, so this is the rabbit I want to be holding for today's video. So talking about predators, I want to be starting from the soldier ants. Soldier ants are very rough predators, are very rugged predators when it comes to attacking rabbits. Soldier ants can actually kill your little rabbit, especially the day-old rabbit which are just born with no hair. These soldier ants can actually kill them. How can this soldier ant kill this your little baby rabbit? If this soldier ant make a mistake and come into your rabbit cage, they will attack those little baby rabbits by biting them on their legs or on their ear, and you will just come into your cage and you will notice that your rabbit is stiff and is dead. This soldier ant can be really deadly when it comes to attacking your rabbit. So how can you avoid these particular things I've just talked about, especially the soldier ants? Make sure you don't take any sweet things that can attract them into your cage. Make sure you don't take like all these palm kernels into your cage, which they love all this kind of stuff. If you take it into your cage, they might actually follow the trail of the oil and go into your rabbit cage, and they might attack your rabbit. So how can you even stop them from entering into your rabbit's cage? At the foot of your rabbit, you need to use condemned oil, because they won't even touch the foot of the cage if you are using condemned oil. So rub condemned oil for each of the foot of the rabbit cage. If there are 4 legs, you rub condemned oil in all the 4 legs, then the soldier ant won't be able to attack it. Apart from the soldier ant, no other ants will even be able to go into your rabbit cage with that condemned oil in the foot of that cage. Yes. So another of the predator I want to be talking about is the snake. Yes, the snake. Oh. This rabbit. Yes, so it's the snake. That is what I want to be talking about. So the snake, how you can actually prevent this particular one is by planting little leaves. There are leaves that can actually help you prevent snake from coming into your rabbit cage. There are leaves that drive snake away, like that scares snake. So what you need to do is you plant these leaves in your rabbit farm, and these snakes are not going to be coming close to your rabbit farm. You plant them maybe 2 or 3 sticks of these leaves in your rabbit farm, and these snakes are not going to be coming close to your rabbit farm. And also another thing, make sure if you have money, you rat-proof your rabbit cage, because if you rat-proof it, the snakes can't access into the rabbit cage, because you are using the wire mesh for the 4 corners of the rabbit cage. Especially for those using the galvanized cages, you will be hardly seeing snakes coming into your rabbit cage, because they won't even be able to access it, except for those that have big holes on their rabbit cages. That's when the snake can actually enter. But if you are using good galvanized cage that have little holes, these snakes won't be able to access your rabbit cages. So That's it. So another thing also is, if you are making your rabbit cage, make sure you make them strong. Use strong wire mesh where snakes can, where you won't be seeing little holes where snake can just put in their head. As you guys know, snakes are really creepy, like, and they are small. Maybe the little ones can just put in his head and go in. Never underrate any size of snake, because you can actually kill your rabbit. Yes. So plant these leaves, these snake leaves. You can also use a carbide. If you guys know what is carbide, pour it around your, maybe your compound or your rabbit hutch. Then you can also use bitter colas. Throw bitter colas around your rabbit hutch. The snakes are not going to be coming close to it, because all these things I've just mentioned scares snake away. Yes. So the next predator I want to be talking about is the dogs. The dogs are very rough predators. When it comes to rabbits, dogs can actually kill a lot of your rabbits. I've had a friend who is into rabbit farming. He was into it even before I started. He lost a lot of rabbits to dogs. Dogs came into his compound, because his compound was fenced though, but his gates was not really that good. So the dogs flew under the gates and went into his compound and spoiled a lot of his cages and attacked his rabbit. He lost a lot of rabbits just in one night that those dogs came there. He lost a lot. So most of these things are because maybe your compound is not secured, and also your cages are not really strong. Even if a dog comes to this my cage now and wants to attack them, before it tears one cage, before it successfully tears one cage and gets to a rabbit, someone will definitely hear it. But if your cages are not strong, the dogs can actually come attack these rabbits, and you won't even know that the dogs have even attacked the rabbits, and you just wake up in the morning and see your rabbit dead, or maybe the neck is bleeding or something, especially if you are not living close to the farm. So please, if you are building your rabbit cages, make sure you build your rabbit cages very strong. Make sure your rabbit cages are very strong, so that if any of these things happen, you won't really have a lot of losses. You know, most of these things, like, is business. There are loss and gain, but you shouldn't lose too much. Maybe if any of these things before you, that's why you need to build a strong cage. Do all these things I've shared with you, and I'm assuring you, you won't have losses if any of these things happen. The last predator I want to be talking about is the rat. So this rat is one of the major predators for rabbits. The rat is one of the major predators for rabbits. So if a rat comes into your rabbit cage, it can actually eat your rabbit baby, your little rabbit baby, the newborns. The rat can actually eat those newborns, and you lost a lot of them. I'm assuring you, if a rat comes into your rabbit cage, especially those ones with their long mouth, they used to eat little baby rabbits. So how can you actually prevent this? I won't really advise you to poison your rats in a way that is not really professional. I'm going to be sharing with you the way you can actually poison rats in your farm. So a lot of people will just take the poison and put it around their cages, and the rat will eat and die. That's a very big risk, because the rat can actually eat those poison and use that same mouth before dying, go into the rabbit cage and eat from the rabbit's food. This way it can actually even transfer that poison, even if it's a little quantity, to your rabbit. And when your rabbit eats it, the rabbit is going to die for sure, because they have almost the same system. Your rabbit is going to die. So if you want to poison your, there's a little way you can actually do it. Make sure, maybe if you want to poison your rabbit, make sure you take out all the feeders from all the rabbit's cage. All the feeders, no food should be in the rabbit cage for that night. Then you can actually put the rat poison. When the rat have actually eaten the poison, or then you can bring back the rabbit feeders. This way the rat can't even go into the cage and eat any food, because there is no food there for them to eat. So that your rabbit is going to be safe, and the poison should be outside the cage, not inside. Outside the cage, you just poison around, maybe with the feed, because normally rats like feed. Especially what might be bringing rats in a lot of farms is maybe if you are using the poultry feed, because the smell of the poultry feed really attracts a lot of rats. If you are using the poultry feed, you might be seeing those kind of things. So I hope I've been able to share this tip with you guys, and I hope someone learned something. If you learned something, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our YouTube channel, turn on the notification bell, and also share this video to more rabbit farmers so that they can also learn from this particular video. Guys, this rabbit. So thank you guys once again. Do have a nice day. Until next time, as I always say, peace.